He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Quarterback empties his backfield. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. On first down, here comes this offense. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Clemson jumps to the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's got it on the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one.
But with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. But they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Peppers. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Miami 7, Clemson 0.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Strikes the blow. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Clemson is quick to the line.
So big. When he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes, yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to take off. It's a fumble. So he recovers his own fumble, but they will have to turn it over on downs. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Marches ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to UMass. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw, it's Peppers. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Clemson, 7. Returner goes out of bounds.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks